And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eye. And as things get ready...
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so.
Thank you, D.A. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to... make plays, and honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the center.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
James finds Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And Caldwell-Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Here's Curry. Pass to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And the basket by Harris.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
And it's good, 2 points.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Caldwell-Pope pushes to Schroeder. Simmons against LeBron. Caldwell-Pope outside. Here's Davis. Over Embiid. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
A jump hook, and that's good off the glass that time.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Good. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Buries it from three-point range. It's all knotted up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. And he drops it in from the low post. LeBron's got his second bucket.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in, and he gets the bucket.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's James. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Maxey. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Horton Tucker. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes to Curry. Now, here's Maxey. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Lakers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Over to the left wing. Harrell, the pass to Kuzma. Misses the three. The 76ers trail. Here's Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harrell, the pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Kuzma. Shoots over Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Milton. Covered by Morris. Shot from the low block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Caruso. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma...
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the...
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Markieff Morris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Caruso. Defended by Milton. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. The 76ers trail by 7. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Milton the pass to Thibault, and it goes down 2 points. Thibault's got 4 points now in the quarter. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And then for Philadelphia, Scott comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in for Shake Milton. Schroeder against Hill. Another shot, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
And he can't hit the second.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. He also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up. I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Down low, here's Drummond. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Hill. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
LeBron outside from deep 3-point range, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Hill. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. He can put you on your heels.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And the wide open shot from Green sinks the 3-pointer. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers leading by 5. There's the pass to Drummond. Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. To the inside. Here's Harris. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to happen.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 7. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The 76ers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate. His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's James. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 7. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
With some arc, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Outside, Simmons. A baseline J. Kuzma pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
James against Simmons. And the shot goes. In. James has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And that one's good. Simmons got 6.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. We're watching a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They took it up a notch in the second quarter. That was obvious. And they sit on a 10-point lead at the half. Shaq. And that.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
The 76ers trail by 10. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent.
Oh, wow!
Nice! Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Pass to Simmons. Shoots over Schroeder. Doesn't go for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's James. Here's Drummond. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're on target from the start of the half. They're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Oh, and Caldwell Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. It lets him maximize what he can do.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers.
But just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Bounce pass, Schroeder releases from 15, kept alive. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Hill. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Gasol. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Korkmaz. They kick it out to Green. Hill deciding where to go with it. Howard trying to free himself up. Outside Hill. Outside Green. No good on the 3. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
You know, so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Now the pass to Korkmaz. Harris draws the double. 76ers moving the ball around. It's back to Hill. Korkmaz passes to Harris. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. Pass to Korkmaz. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Here's Caruso. He's got 6. Pass to Harrell. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Caruso, no good. The 76ers trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Howard. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, this is the confidence Kuzma plays with. I mean, he feels like he can score on intense defense whenever he wants.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Maxey passes to Scott. 6 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kuzma, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Played in with a nice touch. Off the glass. Maxey's got his second bucket tonight.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Stolen away. Fast break, Philadelphia. He tries for 3, and the 76ers get it back. Hilton the pass to Korkmaz. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicked away. Here's Caruso, defended by Scott. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Passes it to Harrell. Feeds to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
On the wing, Milton. And here's Maxey. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Here's Caruso. Here's the dish to Drummond. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Now Harrell lobbed up there for Drummond.
But you got to respect the shot selection of Drummond. He does not play outside of himself, always in control.
The 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Hilton the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And there's the pass to Maxey. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's the floater. Nice D from Scott. So it's Philadelphia now. Thybulle, the pass to Embiid, and the layup is good.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Pass to Harrell. Schroeder outside, back to Harrell. And the basket is good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Schroeder. On the wing, Milton. Off target from three-point range. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now, here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
the truly
yes.
great ones, so much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Matthews scanning the floor. And here's Dudley for three. That shot no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Caruso. It's deflected. Here's Harris. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
1:02 left in the game. Here's Caruso. Here's Gasol. No good again that time. And the 76ers with possession, trailing by 17. Milton in the corner. That three off the mark. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Marc Gasol. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Tolliver comes in for Shake Milton. Korkmaz is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in for Simmons. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Morris kicks to Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Sweet little floater.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Simmons. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. And so